A lot has been going through my mind following Elon Musk's recent tweet on the Neuralink device. Neuralink has been conducting tests on animals over the past few years while waiting for US regulatory approval to begin trials on people. There's no denying the advantages of technologies to our modern world, but as we all know, sometimes this comes with a price. We must always be aware of the bad effects and misuse of technology as we forge ahead into new eras with the most recent technological advancements and take advantage of the many beneficial impacts and benefits it may have on how we work, play, and live. As the 21st century progresses, we are beginning to see a peak of the amazing technological possibilities that lie ahead. However, a somber sense of the potential horrors is also beginning to dawn on us. This technology poses a threat to our way of life or perhaps to mankind as a whole. Welcome to Mind-Blowing Top 5, where we bring you things that will blow your mind. Here's our top 5 horrifying technologies that will change the world for the worse. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification icon for more life-changing videos. Starting off with a well-known technology today in number 5. Self-driving vehicles. There's no doubt that there will be a significant increase in the number of autonomous vehicles on the road in the future. Although, the technology is still in its infancy, as manufacturers work out the problems, its popularity will undoubtedly soar. But the question is, should we be worried? Obviously, yes. What happens if an automobile being operated by a human tries to take advantage of a self-driving automobile by refusing to yield? The argument that if they do, there's a high risk of an accident and that it is the responsibility of a person, not the self-driving car, is straightforward, but it won't help you if you end up in the hospital or worse. The possibility of hacking into self-driving automobiles is another potential issue. They would need to use the same network protocol in order for automated automobiles to communicate and work together. But if a lot of automobiles are connected to the same network, they may be hacked. On congested highways, even a minor hack could cause significant harm by resulting in collisions and gridlock traffic. Additionally, because self-driving cars will exercise extraordinary caution while they are learning, traffic bottlenecks may become worse as a result. If every automobile on the road is fully autonomous, traffic bottlenecks are predicted to increase till between 50% and 75%. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like traveling for the holidays will be a poor idea when it happens. 4. Facial recognition. Occasionally, the growth of facial recognition is viewed as a dangerous one for surveillance capitalism. To be perfectly honest, I agree with it, but for most of the time, I question my enthusiasm for it, simply because people virtually ever consent to being tracked or even acknowledge it. Nowadays, people are unaware that their images have been utilized. For example, the majority of retail establishments have security cameras to prevent theft before you enter. However, the camera might be doing much more than merely preventing theft. See, your image can appear in other databases so that companies can advertise to you. Additionally, they may use it to create a behavior profile that connects your online and offline behaviors. Of course, this jeopardizes not only your privacy, but also some other people's security. This is a result of the facial recognition software's bias toward white men. As a result, it frequently misidentifies persons of color, especially women of color, which increases the risk of certain groups being mistakenly associated with crimes. I don't want to seem too disapproving of this technological breakthrough, but it can be used for evil. And even a small mistake on the system might have serious repercussions in real life. For what it's worth, I agree that it can help with crime investigation or help prevent anything from happening. but I don't want to be associated with a bad deed just because I resemble the person in an unconfirmed video. 3. Brain-computer interfaces. For scientists and academics, the pursuit of direct connection between a person and a machine has always been an attractive topic. The brain-computer interface, or BCI system, has successfully established a direct link between the human brain and the outside world. A brain-machine interface, or BCI, that works with outside variables in real time. In order to communicate with the computer and produce the desired result, the BCI system uses signals from the user's brain activity. It allows users to use brain activity to control external devices that are not managed by muscles or peripheral nerves. For example, a person who wears a prosthetic limb can utilize this technology to hold a glass of water and sip from it just like they would with their own hands. Similarly, BCI-controlled communication devices can be used by deaf people to communicate with one another. Sounds like a situation where everyone benefits. However, the damage always outweighs the reward. The thing is, the brain is a complicated organ. Sometimes our mental processes are too complex for us to understand. Therefore, it is unreasonable to expect a manufactured BCI to precisely translate all of our brain impulses. For instance, if a person with a disability wearing a prosthesis wants to raise his index finger, the BCI can mistakenly recognize him and elevate his middle finger instead. This may seem like a funny situation from a sitcom, but they must be taken into account in light of the more difficult and perhaps terrifying situations. 2. Augmented reality, or AR. Smartphones can be distracting, so don't text or surf the web while walking down a busy street or driving a car. It's especially inconvenient when you need to respond to an important message from your boss or even your beloved partner. Well, augmented reality might be able to find a solution to that issue. Similar to how fighter pilots use head-up displays to maintain situational awareness, these technologies appear to allow you to navigate the environment safely by showing contextual information transparently or in a way that obscures nothing. But, in addition to the advantages, we also need to be aware of the risks connected to AR. Information generation and sharing have increased exponentially as a result of the introduction of the internet and the subsequent rise of social media. Due to the ubiquitous usage of mobile technology, people can already access a lot of information from a variety of sources, and wearable AR technologies like AR smart glasses will make this process more simple. Although the purpose of augmented reality is to enable quick action using real-time information, this information overload can result in tension, indecision, and inaction. Apart from that, a high and expensive learning curve to use it, a lack of fully accurate spatial placement systems for AR items, and security issues arise when AR data is altered to affect worker decisions. Furthermore, subpar design and manufacturing techniques may impair the wearer's perception, which, depending on the application, may have serious repercussions, not to mention how much it would cost when it is available on the market. However, if you have extra cash on hand, then this shouldn't be a problem. 1. Artificial intelligence, or AI. Artificial intelligence, according to Stephen Hawking, may be the biggest blunder humanity has ever made. But why is that? Current technological developments have refuted long-held assumptions that computers would never be more powerful than the human brain. Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to computer technology that can rationally reason for itself and make decisions based on information provided to it. Even if we haven't yet created extremely clever machines, AI can already be hazardous in its current state. You may believe it is impossible, but let me explain how dangerous it can be. AI could be dangerous if it is intentionally made hostile, for example, by a military or terrorist group, or if humanity's existence or behavior actively and deliberately conflicts with one of the AI's goals, to the point where the only way to accomplish that goal is to go to war with humanity until either humanity's will or ability to resist is destroyed. These, however, are only really minor issues. When an intelligent AI has the ability to update and reprogram itself, a significant threat arises. The limitations of human intelligence are likely to be overcome by any AI that is capable of self-improvement. Additionally, the AI's capabilities may one day be infinitely expanded by the discovery of causation or logic concepts far beyond human comprehension. I'm confident that when that occurs, we won't have a chance to defend ourselves. If we do, please share your ideas in the comment section on how to deal with it and ultimately survive. Do you agree with our list? If yes, please explain which one you believe is the most dangerous. If not, please share your thoughts on why we shouldn't even be concerned in the comments section below. This brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed what we had for today, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and make sure to leave a comment while you're at it. So be sure to watch our upcoming videos because we have a list of topics you'll definitely enjoy. Thanks guys, stay awesome, and see you next week.